What? What have we done? What have we done? Well, one might say a triple IPA is a terrible idea. What time do you want to drink it? Hey, you know what? I've never seen a triple IPA from this brewery out of my home state, Fat Orange Cat. So I'm definitely asking, what time are we going to crack this? It's going to be right now. I am powered by some triple IPAs. If you're powered by a ramen and anime, I'll let you know how to get some of this thread to tell the world just like I'm doing right now from Inspired Alike with a discount code from yours truly. And yeah, what time are we doing this terrible idea? Let's get into it right after the theme song. Welcome back in once again to the Upstate Studio with yours truly, Meg 2 Palmetto, and we are about to get powered up with a triple IPA from Fat Orange Cat, from, of course, my homeland of Connecticut up north. I actually found it in Atlanta, believe it or not. But before we get into that, if you power up with ramen and anime, working your way on down to the comments, the description rather, right below, click the link and use code NUTMEG10. There's NUTMEG10, NUTMEG10 for everyone in the back. You get a 10% discount off at checkout of anything from the Inspired Alike store. Alright, Fat Orange Cat. Now, I always want to clarify this whenever I get something from FOC or anything from Boom, the 12% Beer Project in general, because of course they will put the address on the can for 12%, North Haven, Connecticut. I always like to clarify, Fat Orange Cat was originally out of East Hampton. I have been there, don't at me, don't correct me. They originally out of East Hampton. After the whole COVID situation, they just decided to start contract brewing everything out of 12%. I have literally seen their brewing equipment on the floor in the back of 12%. So that's that. Do not challenge me on that. I know the story. I've been to the original place. I know where they're from. I know where they're going now. Don't question me on that. Anyway, now that I'm off my soapbox, I'll give you another terrible idea. Like, it's a terrible idea to challenge me. What time, though? Hey, some people don't have any question, any problem asking me what time to challenge me. I just invite that, I guess. Anyway, I definitely invite things of a triple IPA, and to get a better look at the can, we will go around the world, or at least around the north of the border, on the shade can. So as you can see, it's kind of like this little futuristic portal going down. There's these two characters on it going off on their little adventure. Obviously that's a terrible idea, but they don't care. What time? Brewed and canned by Fat Orange Cat Brew Co. Again, they write North Haven, Connecticut, but that's because it's distributed by the 12% Beer Project. It is a triple IPA. It is triple dry hop, and it is 11% on the nose on Untapped. Nothing else but triple IPA with the hop listing Nelson, Citra, and Vic Secret. So pretty standard. It's pretty standard Citra, Vic Secret. Get some love, and then Nelson getting more and more common by the day. Check-ins 2,486 total, 2,283 unique, 2,103 ranked. Very, very respectable. 4.13. So very, very well received. And as Rajopoulos knows, he's not always a fan of Fat Orange Cat's, flagship single IPA. So this one, it's got a good ranking. We'll find out what it's all about. And let's not waste any more time because I'm parched. Get a shaklook on. Rather tame. We'll hard pour it into my Southern Growl glass, a local brewery that does quite their fair share of IPAs. I don't know if I've ever seen them do a triple though. Part of me also wonders, because South Carolina has this silly rule that you can't serve over a certain percentage of the tap room. Now 11, 12%, I've seen those on tap before. So that's well under the margin, but you do a triple, a big triple, or even a quad IPA, they're going to be well over 11 or 12%. Alright, the head's run up a little slow, so maybe we'll do a little magic of video editing here. Alright, close enough for government work. As you can see from the color, it's a big yellow-orange type of hue. Head is diaper white. Big melony grapey aroma, so that's definitely the Nelson having its influence on this. Smells like it's gonna have a pretty decent body, but it doesn't smell like super heavy or anything. So let's just find out for ourselves. Cheers. I'll tell you one thing. There's one aspect about the flavor here that the aroma was a little deceiving. Remember how I said the aroma suggests it was going to have a nice, easy, maybe even medium body? No. It's a thick, dense body. It's got a little bit of a piney bite. It's got a lot of that big melon flavor. And maybe even like a little bit of a kind of grapey, almost kind of Phantasm-ish grape. What the Phantasm is like grape powder or something, right? Something like that. So kind of like that. Not really a fruity, juicy type of grape flavor, but kind of like that ground up grape, kind of like Phantasm-ish type of flavor, and then a big melon, big melon profile to it. It's got a big, heavy body. I mean, it's a big boy. You probably shouldn't drink it very fast, but that body is probably going to force you to slow down, and it won't let you drink it fast because there's no way anybody's going to rush through this. But I say that's pretty tasty. I did find it on a run down to Atlanta recently. Stopped at one of the Hop City locations. And I got a whole bunch of goodies out of that one, so you will see those sprinkled across the channel throughout the summer. That's all I got. One more time, if you're fueled by ramen and anime, head on down to the description, click the link, Nutmeg 10, Nutmeg 10, Nutmeg 10 for everyone in the back, and use that for 10% off anything again inspired to like their store, their collection. That's pretty solid, and that's one heck of a nightcap, I will say. Cheers, I'll see you next time.